Hey guys, tonight's Hopper Hot Take. We're going to talk about exertional heat stroke. Yes, it is December, but there's some new news out of Lee County, Florida. Zachary Martin, who died July 10th, 2017, after collapsing on June 29th, 2017, of exertional heat stroke on the football field. His family has reached a settlement with Lee County School. It's reported for $950,000. Once again, here we are, second time in a year, a Florida school district is settling a lawsuit with the parents of a child who died of exertional heat stroke. Guys, exertional heat stroke is 100% preventable. We know this. We have to do a better job of this. Now, again, I don't fault the family at all, right? Lori and her husband, Ed, Lori Giordano, Zach's mother, and filed this lawsuit in 2019 after extensive review here. The school didn't do what they were supposed to do, right? And this lawsuit also says that there's going to be changes made. There are changes that have already been made. Florida last year passed the Zachary Martin Act, which requires additional training for coaches. Still got a long way to go, not only in the state of Florida, but across the country. Across the country as it relates to exertional heat stroke. But this is another step forward. I'd like to see these lawsuits stop, not because the lawsuits need to stop, but the deaths need to stop, right? We know, and Dr. Casa will tell you, if you put them in the tub, they're gonna survive. It's really that simple. One of the things the Zachary Martin Foundation is doing is they're donating tubs, not only in the state of Florida but across the country, for cold water immersion. Okay, they want to prevent this from happening again. We all want to prevent this from happening again. It's time we start acting and not just talking about it. So, with that in mind, I can also tell you, I'm happy to say that a publication just came out. It's online first. Journal of Athletic Training. It's called The Roundtable on Preseason Heat Safety in Secondary School Athletics, Pre-Hospital Care of Patients with Exertional Heat Stroke. I'm honored to have been on the group that wrote this document. Very special group to me. Dr. Kevin Miller from Central Michigan oversaw this particular group. It's one of 3 consensus statements that's coming out of a one-day meeting and multiple sessions after that, and work on the internet and such, writing these documents for exertional heat stroke prevention in the high school athlete. Really special to be here, on this article. Like I said, Dr. Miller, Dr. Casa, Dr. Adams, all sorts of athletic trainers from across the country, at the high school level. Corey Stringer Institute, University of South Florida, Dr. Lopez, who is one of my mentors, right? A lot of great people on this. I was honored to be a part of that. That document just came out yesterday. It's available in the Journal of Athletic Training website online first. So that is going to be our call, right? That document is going to help guide this process to quit exertional heat stroke deaths in high school athletes. We have got to start to buy into this. Athletic trainers, read the document, start living by it. It's just that simple, right? Parents, once again, I'm going to tell you, every athlete deserves an athletic trainer. An athletic trainer can save a life, exertional heat stroke. The athletic trainer is trained for that. So, parents, if you don't know already, start asking the question, who's responsible for the health care of your student athlete? What emergency action plan is in place for exertional heat stroke? And what are we doing to prevent it in the first place? Once again, Hopper Hot Take tonight, we're talking exertional heat stroke. It's just that important to me. It needs to be that important to us. Remember, it is the 4th leading cause of death in student athletes, sudden cardiac arrest. 3rd leading cause of death. Sudden cardiac arrest, brain trauma, exertional heat stroke, exertional sickling. Remember, those four account for over 90% of all catastrophic death in athletics. We've got to do a better job of preventing these. It's time we start now. It's time to act.